mine is. I had a pretty good day. I got some stuff done around my apartment, and then I went to see a burlesque show in Brooklyn, and it was fun. It was one of the highest production value burlesque shows in existence. Really and truly, I'm not exaggerating. Load it up. Looks like we're switch over. There we go. All right. Here we are, back at On Silva. Anyway, the burlesque show that I went to is from a company called phonetically, or not phonetically, but if written out, it's Company XIV, and Roman numerals, that's Company 14, but I never ever hear anybody call it Company 14. It's always Company XIV, which really messes with my brain, because I read it, I see it and read it as a Roman numeral, but apparently it's not. But anyway, so I went and saw the production that they do this time of year called Queen of Hearts, which is a 2.5 hour with a 15-minute intermission burlesque show based on Queen of Hearts, the C.S. Lewis Carol, or Alice in Wonderland, C.S. Lewis. No, that's Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. C.S. Lewis Carroll. Carroll, is that right? I gotta Google this. Yeah, Lewis Carroll. Yeah. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So they do an entire burlesque show based on that novel, on that story, which is pretty good. It's like I said, the production values are off the charts for burlesque. Fun show, really fun show. Took a new friend to see it with me. It was really fun. All right, let's grab this soil canister here. Should be another one down here. Where's my to-do list? Let's look at my to-do list. We got to activate the gateway on Glacio near base. Need more power. And so that's what we're going to do. I am going to... We built a platform. We built a trade platform. Let's grab this medium generator. Let's make a new large platform. Don't have enough resin. But let's... I don't see a second small canister anywhere. I must accidentally be taking those with me to other planets, because I usually like have a set of 2 on near every base, so that I know that I don't have to make a set when I get there. I just grab the ones that are there. Yeah, let's make... Do I have enough to make one more resin? I do. Let's just make that really quick. This is just a silly... Because I got 2 here. Oh, I didn't do that to get the... to make the small canister. I did that to make a large platform to put my research on. Don't need to take him with me since we're going to be on this planet. Alright, let's take you. Let's go down here to my medium printer. Let's print up another large platform. And when I do that, I'm going to move my large wind turbine down to it. Kind of put it on the side of the hill over here. I don't really remember if positioning. I know it does with sunlight, because you can actually see when a solar panel doesn't have sun on it, and then when it does get sun on it, it then begins producing power. I don't know if wind is like that. Like if I put the wind up there, if it produces, is it more likely to produce electricity? Is it going to produce more electricity? I don't know. I don't remember. I might have known that at some point. I say I don't remember, but there's a good possibility that I never knew it to begin with. So what I actually want to do is I want to take... I saw some extenders over here. There's one set. Let's put those up there. So those are going to be... Yeah. Sorry. I just want to like put it up here. Let's build a bridge up there real quick. Don't you love it how I come into the game with a plan and almost immediately I abandon said plan to do some menial base management thing? I don't like this. Let's go across it. There we go. There we go. Mount. Give me some more soil, please. Is that too steep to walk right up? Yes, it is. Well, not too steep. Let's bring that down just a little bit. There we go. Bring you off a little bit. Running out of oxygen. Dee 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 dee. Fun. Alright, let's grab this. I don't think that I have enough extenders in order to test this the way that I want to, but I am going to at least get it started. I'm at least going to set that up there. Get up there, get up there. Why didn't you fall? Get up there. Alright, I wanted this to be flatter. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Alright, feel good about that. Bring you down a little bit, bring you down a little bit, bring you down, bring you down. And flatten this all out a little bit up here. One of those guys. Oh, hello. I need to get some more research going. Anyway, one of those. Yes, yes, I know. I'm going to suffocate soon. Let's slide down. Slide over and grab some oxygen. And then let's take some up with us via a tether. Okay, let's set this here. Put this up. Now here's where I said I don't think I have enough of these power extenders. But I might have what it takes to make more now. Let me check that. I will in a second. I want to do this first. Hit V? Yeah. Dink, dink, dink. Nope, that was dumb. I know what I'm doing. V. Cable plug, pull it down. V. Cable, no. Cable plug, pull it down, hit V. Cable plug, pull it down, hit V. And that's all I've got. So yeah, so I gotta make some more of those. Let's see what that takes to make cable extenders. Power extender, whatever they're called. Extenders. I don't even know if I've unlocked them yet. Where are they? Oh my god. Can I print them? I don't think I can yet. Yes, I can. What do they take? They take copper. That's what I thought. I think I've gotten copper in my travels. So let's get at least 2 of them and make some more. I want to see if that can make it over. I don't think it can. Yep, that looks great. Is that too close, or is that too far away? Yes, it is. There we go. Another one over. And let's bring it over this way. And since I'm here, and I like getting sidetracked because that's the way my brain works, I'm going to pull you over here. I'm going to plop you down right here. I'm going to move you. I'm going to go there. And you are going to start being researched. And you're going to be carried up as soon as I connect this. I got 2 more left. Looks like 1 more. Can it reach further if you set them down manually? It looks like it can reach slightly further if you don't let it connect. Yeah, I think it does, because that can connect there. I think it can reach further if you don't let them connect automatically. That'll be for future experimentation. Not gonna reach? Nope, of course not. But now that I know where it's gonna go, let's run it under here. Get on my way. Jeez Louise. Almost set that there, but then I'm going to pull it. Oh yeah, you can pull it a little bit more forward. Not a lot, but you can get a little bit more distance from it. Watch this. Here's a good experiment. Pull it. I'm going to pull it forward. It's going to land right there. Red on that little ledge of the color between the orange and the green. I'm going to pick it up and move it just a tad bit forward. It's a little bit more forward. Look, yeah, it can reach it. Come on, it did it a second ago. Oh, it did. There we go. Yeah, so if you move it manually, after you place it a little tiny bit, you can actually get it to go a little bit further. Now that we all know that worthless information, cover that back up. Drop these power extenders off. And let's lug this up here. I can take these tethers back too, because if you look at the side of the power cables, the extenders over here, you can see that blue line, meaning that that is now carrying oxygen. And those will act as like tethers, because I don't need to have these there. So I can save a few tethers. Ah, and now we have some... Oh, look at that. Is it actually turning? Yes, it is. All right, cool. Yay, 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 yay. We got power coming in from on high. Let's throw... I'm also going to take that up there here in a second. Is it actually filling it? It is actually. Or it was a second ago. Let's make some more resin. How much can I get from 3? That's exactly how many I need. And for fun, let's throw those on there. Those will get sucked back and those will burn fairly quickly, I think. What do we got down here? There's a large platform A. I got 2 large platform A's over here and a smelter. I love that sound. Listen. Alright, let's take these. Boom, boom, boom. Make another large platform A. We're going to move this wind platform up there. And that wind up there. So I would like to make one aluminum, one tungsten. Am I out of aluminum? 17,777 bytes. That's a lucky number. Got zinc, got aluminum. And what did I just say the medium generators needed? And tungsten. Doth I have any tungsten? That's what I might have run out of. Yeah, I think I did. We'll do that in a second. Actually, tungsten is wolframite, right? Double check before I order it. Let's see. Tungsten comes from wolframite, yes. So can I get some wolframite from here? Alright. I need a little bit more scrap in order to get the full amount. Is this telling me it'll use 3 and give me 2? Yes, and it'll give me 1, because I've got 4 on here. It should return with 1. Let's do that. Let's get some wolframite. That also completed one of my missions. So cool. Let's see, while we're waiting for that to come back, let's grab you. Take you, put you there. Grab you. Let's take you up. Dee dee dee. Think I hear it coming back. No, I don't. I hear the windmill. Duh. Slide on down the road. It looks like it did come back. There's my wolframite. Grab you. Swap you. Oh, that's not the smelter. Smelter's one more down. There we go. Back over there. Alright, now I want to take you up to the sun. Ah! That's what I get for not watching where I'm going. Walked right off that. Pleasure. I don't like the way that closes and opens every single time you pick it up. I get it up there. Get it up there. There we go. Alright, so now we've got sunlight coming in, and now we're out of sunlight. Flatten this out. That's good for now. We got some research items up here we can take down and start using. Roll those down. And roll you down. You're going to go into the yard. Both of you are going to. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Alright. That's good. That's good. Yep. Both of them slid down in there. Boom. Get your butt up here. Over there. Get your butt up here. Go over there. Go over there. Alright, we're going to put you... Scrap, you're going to go over here. You're going to go there. You're going to come off of there. And you're going to go there. And then you're going to come up with me. And you're going to go up here. Oh, jeez. There we go. And then you are going to go up with here with me. Yep, walked right off again. I was looking right at it too. I'm like, oh, I'm going to walk off that. And I had control over him and I didn't. Alright, now let's bring the other battery up. This is just kind of like base organization, base building stuff I'm doing right now. Let's take you up, place you up on one of those other slots. Lots of power up here. Lots of power. Lots of power. Okay. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good. We've got some renewable power up here on the hill, along with 2 medium-sized batteries to kind of contain some of it for us. Which should be good for now. Which is good for now, yes. Alright, so now let's just throw, let's see here. I don't care about that right now. I don't need these extra extenders. Got some tethers. I don't really need to make more tethers right now. Let's just throw these back over here. And let's grab Usagi, Mr. Gaze guy. Let's take... Should we take the exo chips with us? What planets have sulfur? That was the other thing I want to do real quick. Sulfur is on... Sulfur. Sulfur is on Calidor. I need that to make explosive powder, because I'm not always going to get lucky and come across a couple bunches of dynamite like I did. So we need to move towards making that soon. But first, let's pull up my task list. Let's remove those 2, which I did. We're going to go activate the gateway on Glacio, come hell or high water. And then I also want to go to Calidor, set up base, start collecting sulfur. Yeah, that looks good. We might do both of those this episode. We might not. Who knows? I don't. Where are we on missions? I can claim my cutie RTG for doing a trade with the trade platform. So I'm going to get another one of those. Those are always kind of nice to have, especially when you go and start a new base. So I'm actually going to keep this one on me. So I've got 2. They produce diddly squat. They produce 1 U. They produce diddly squat, but they're nice to have on you just for when you're like starting off a base and you need something for that small printer. Makes it so you don't have to build a small generator and go try to find organic and whatnot. I need to make another one of these. Oh, I don't know if I can, because I'm gonna need some aluminum for that, right? All right. First of all, let's backtrack. I need aluminum and a tungsten to make the medium generator. I've got 1 on me. I want to take 2 with me. So there is. I've got 1, 2, 3 aluminum, 2 tungsten. So let's grab one of those each. Let's make a medium generator. And then I want to make, so that'll be the 2 that I'm going to take, whoops, that'll be the 2 that I take to the next planet. I need to make a new solid rocket booster, or solid fuel thruster. 1 aluminum and 1 ammonium. I think there's some ammonium on the ground over here, yes. And then here is some aluminium. make another one of those. Soon, before too long, we'll be able to make the one that's more reusable and you can refill with hydrazine, or hydrazine, I think it's called. That lone tether just sitting there by itself. What do we got? Let's see here. Let's grab you. Place you there. Unpack you. Let's take... I've got tethers. We're going to go to Calidor. I can't remember. This is my old brain. I can't remember if I've been to Calidor yet in this game. Or if this will be the first time that I've gone to Calidor since I stopped playing the game 2 years ago. Let's find out. Let's... I'm gonna make a couple more resin so that I have one more soil canister. I'm not going to take that single tether. I'm going to take a compound because it will store itself down here in my backpack printer. But now I'm going to make a small canister. Boom. Alright, so now I've got room for one more thing. What should the one more thing be? I'm going to put him up here so we can see the world. What's the one more thing I should take? Let's take a small printer with us. That takes compound. Compound's usually easy to find. We'll make our own compound, or we'll make our own small printer when I get there. You know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it so I don't have to find compound when I get there. Just in case we don't land near some. Alright, so that's my full backpack. That's everything I can fit. But I'm still going to take one extra compound with me so I can make some extra tethers if I need to. Alright, let's go to Calidor. Because the goal is to get to Calidor and build up a base enough to start extracting sulfur from the atmosphere so that I can begin to make explosive powder. So I can make TNT explosives. Alright, Calidor. And like I said, I still don't remember if we've been to this planet since I stopped playing the game 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago. No idea. No idea. I don't think I have. I don't think we've been here yet. There's a nice landing zone right near a gateway. Let's go around one more time. There's a big something. That's another location. There's another gateway. Yep, I'm going to choose that landing zone that's right next to... Was it that one? I thought there was one even closer. Let's go through. Yeah, there was one even closer. This one right here. So I want to do this one. And there it is. And there's compound. So my whole idea of not wanting to bring compound with me was moot. Alright, let's exit. Compound all around us. Let's grab this. I don't want to rebury that. We've got a site pylon over here. Looks like we've got... Ooh, got some cool research things. Artifacts. Like I said, there's a lot that's been added to this game since I stopped playing it two and a half years ago. That's one of them. That whole artifact thing. I don't know what that is, but I'll find out, and I'm excited to find out. Let's build over this way. There's another one of those cauldron plants. Those are cool. Is that a cauldron? Yeah, it looks like one of those cauldron plants. Let's head over this way. Let's unload a little bit. Let's move you over just a little bit, like right there. RTG, or medium generator. Here's my small printer. Set that on the ground. Set my cutie RTG on the ground. Plug you into one another. Up there. Let's go get some of that resin over here to start making some platforms. Come over here, I'm gonna get this out of the ground first. Okay, so we've got some compound and some resin, so I can make the medium platform and the medium printer. Let's go ahead and make the medium printer. Now let's make the medium platform. Those are seeds blowing up. They always scare me a little bit. Let's close that off. Alright, there's my medium platform. Put that right there. Unpack it. Put a medium printer on it. Plug in the Qt RTG. Move the small no. Move the small printer over here. Put it right there. Plug it in. Alright, now let's go get one more resin. And at least one more resin. I can fit I can fit two more. Gonna need a bunch here, so let's just collect some resin. We're gonna print some large platforms so we can begin establishing this starter base here on Calidor for the first time in me playing this game in over 2 years. Let's do some large platform Bs. It's not the greatest spot. Let's go straight out here. Let's make some more room. Let's make some more expansion room. Okay, yeah, I'm liking this. Yeah, this is good. I like this. This is coming out at a good angle. I come out this way. Take all you guys down. It's good that I'm getting some organic because I'll be able to get some organic smelting rather quickly. Brought those medium generators with us so that we can ramp up energy production fast so that we can start extracting sulfur quickly, or more quickly. I don't know if we can call it quickly yet. I hate those little hanging pieces of soil. There we go. Back. Yeah, those are running so slow. Let me grab my other one. See if a second one even helps. Helps a little bit. Helps a little bit. Not a ton, but it helps a little bit. Oh yeah, let's bring you... Ah, that was the other thing I forgot to make. I should have brought an oxygenator. That's okay. It doesn't... They're not that hard to build. Alright. Now let's do a smelter. I need 1 compound and 2 resin. 1 compound and 2 resin. I'm going to go ahead and get this set up. Ready for my smelter to arrive. I need... What did I say? Totally forget already. 1 compound and 2 resin. So I've got 1 resin. There's my second resin. And my compound is up over here. There's my 1 compound. Let's pop back over here. Let's build the smelter. Let's grab those resin over here so I can make some medium storage. Oh, that was a... I just wanted to adjust it. I forgot that it would unplug it. Get back to work. Alright, let's get you over there. Put you on there. And you should suck that in and begin doing that automatically. Now let's do a medium storage. Build you really quick. And then I'm going to go grab a bunch of... I'm going to start a medium platform printing. For large platform B. Get that going. Get you going. Grab this medium storage. And then let's go grab a bunch of organic. Grab those artifacts. Looks like there's a lot of organic down here. Let's grab these artifacts. I still don't know what to do with them. I'm assuming I'm going to run them through the research thing, or there's so many of them. They probably have to be collected for some reason. And I need to take one of these cutie RTGs back because I keep running out of power. And I don't like running out of power. I'm running out of power and oxygen. Alright. Full again. Can I move those? I cannot. Alright, we got a lot of organic. We don't have a lot of organic, but we have some organic. And I'll turn that medium generator on or off as needed. There's 2 more. There's more research piece. Give me that organic. Let's go back over here. I know. Trust me, I know I'm running out low on oxygen. Because I forgot to build an oxygenator. An oxygenator! Alright. What do we need to build an oxygenator? Aluminum and ceramic. Neither of which I'm going to have here for a while. But let's go ahead and prop you down. Let's flatten you, smooth you out a little bit more. Alright, let's go ahead and throw my medium printer. Let's put it, let's move you over to here. Plug you in there. Let's plug you in here temporarily. Put you there temporarily. We'll put you in between these two. Alright. This is going to suck without an oxygenator. Let's build a trade platform and a small shredder. Trade platform needs an exo chip, I believe. Soil centrifuge, 1 compound and 1 aluminum. We're gonna have to go under. We're gonna have to go down to find aluminum, and we'll have to do it based on this tether, because this is the only one that's going to feed me oxygen until I get everything, until I get an oxygenator here. So let's build this up right here. Let's build a ramp up to there. Nope, not quite. Up a little bit more. Nope, nope. Oh, oh my god, I'm not doing well at this. I'm usually much better at eyeballing this. Ooh, let's do it off of that. Didn't mean to make it disappear. Oh my god. I am not eyeballing this at all. Well, at all. Holy crap. Dude. Erase this whole travesty over here. Don't you dare go underground. There we go. Alright. I need to go stop that generator, because it does not need to be burning all of my delicious carbon up just because I'm not standing by it. It was pointing the right direction, and then the camera moved on me. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Down. Holy crap. That's what I've been trying to do for the last 5 minutes. Alright, so now we've got that built up. Let's flatten this out a little bit. Bring it wrong way. I am totally screwing this all up. There we go. Kinda, I guess. I don't know. Forget it. We're going to go underneath, straight down. Well, not straight down, but you get my drift. All right. Good. We didn't have to go very far. Hopefully we can get some aluminum, drum up some aluminum rather quickly. Get a few of these things made that I forgot to bring with me. This is dangerous. Let's go. Whoa, that's too steep. There we go. That's better. All right. Right, now we're on the cave floor. Beautiful. Oh, Calidor shells. Excellent. There's some quartz. Quartz is nice. Get rid of those dagger root. There's some compound. Alright, let's go back and then head over in that direction. Good. We're going to need some compound here in a minute anyway, because I'm almost out of tethers. Some more tethers. Some more tethers. Quartz tucked in over here. Quartz and some research item. Does this open up over here? Yes, it does. Let's go this way. Let's go through here. Okay, that really didn't take us to anything really new or good, but there's another Calidor shell. There's some debris. Maybe there'll be something useful in the debris over there. Highly doubt it. Doesn't look like a lot of debris. There's another Calidor shell. That makes 3, I believe. Yep. Alright. Is there anything more here than just... No, I think that's it. A couple pieces of debris. And that's it. Okay, you know what? Let's pick some of these back up. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. And right here, where I did this little divot here, we're going to go deeper. Oh, I don't want to slide. Don't want to slide. At least not yet. Oh, don't want to slide. there's some aluminum. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's get up here. Let's take you, push you off to the side. Let's make a better way down. A little bit safer way down. Not as a breakneck slide down to my death. Ooh, there's even some, come on, get on there. There's even some stuff off to the left over there. I forget what the green is. Can I climb this? Yeah, not too bad. Alright, but we're down here for aluminum. And we've just found some aluminum straight ahead. This looks like a good cave. Is that copper? Pretty sure it is. Yep, malachite, copper. All right. This will be 4 of 5 right there. And I think there'll probably be a 5th one over here on this one, maybe? Nope. I'm the king of wishful thinking. There's the 5th one. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish that up while we're here. Yay. Alright, let's get some aluminum and take to the surface. Leave this one behind. Lots of delicious aluminum. Leave you behind. Let's take up at least 3. Three aluminium. Whoa, as I walk off the edge. All I was doing was reaching over to grab my drink, and I almost walked off the edge. Alright, that was the dead end. Well, it's not dead end because there's a ton of compound, but whatever. You get a centrifuge going, you don't need compound and resin and quartz and most of the stuff that you have to go hunting for. When I finally get a shuttle that has cargo capabilities, I will make a list of stuff to bring every time we want to build a new base. Now I have everything on me that I need to get going, to get it up and running, to get it going. All right, let's smelt this. Let's smelt this laterite that I have. And let's speed it up by turning on the power generator, and then I'm going to want 1 glass. Let's take that off. Let's take that off. Let's go down and get a lot more aluminum, and maybe how far can I get? Can I get almost? Can I get to it? Can I get to it and then slide right down? Well, that's not it. Might have been able to. No, it wouldn't have made it this far. But here's where I slide down. All right. 4. Let's get 2 of this copper over here, because that was a good find. Oh, and I needed to do 3 of them for a mission anyway. So let's go over there to them and finish that mission off. And then I'll leave some laying here to come back and get in a few minutes, or a little later, whenever I make it back down here. All right, let's go back up. Really look off in this direction. I want to look this way real quick. I don't see any debris. Just more aluminum and copper, which isn't bad. Not a bad thing to see, aluminum and copper on the horizon. Dee-dee-dee. There we go. Just make sliding in here just a little bit safer. Just a little bit. I need to make this a better slide down and up. Alright, now part of me is really curious as if those are researchable. So let's make a research chamber. 2 compound, 1 resin. I need 1 more compound and 1 resin. Ooh, look at all this. There's my 1 resin, another research item. So I need another compound. It's going to be down over here. That's resin. I think the compound was over here, was it not? Did I collect it all? No, there's another research item. I need another compound. Thought I already had compound. Dug up somewhere. There's some over there. Compound, please. This is a joke. There we go. My goodness. It just wouldn't give me that last piece of compound that I needed. I know, I know. Research chamber. All right, cool. We need to get a centrifuge built. Let's set Usagi down. Yeah, turn it back on. All right, let's grab you. Put you on there. You're gonna give me 1200 over 12 minutes. Not bad. Oh, I wanted to... Alright, let's build a centrifuge. Well, first of all, do I have everything I need to make an oxygenator? I need a ceramic, so I need to do clay. So, yeah, let's build the centrifuge. 2 compound, 1 aluminum. There's my aluminum. Yeah, there's compound up here. 2 compound. I don't think I'm going to find it up here. I'm not even getting 1. Might barely get 1. Oh, here we go. I got 1. Yeah, let's go back. Compound, compound, compound. I know none of that was compound, but that felt like it would be fun to do, and it was. One more compound still needed. Stop, stop, stop. All right. as well... Well, I'm not going to need that much more after this, because this is to make this the centrifuge. So that's all I really need. I just needed that one more compound to make the soil centrifuge. We'll take this research item up with me. Why not bring it all the way up? Okay. Turn you off. Let me think here for a second. I need to build the soil centrifuge. Get it going. I don't have a large platform to put it on. So let me just grab 3 resin so that I can throw it on a platform. You know what? Screw that. I'm just going to move the smelter for a minute. Alright, now I'm going to make some resin. And I'm going to collect some soil to make clay next. Alright. I want to turn this off, but I want to see if these artifacts... 960 over 18 minutes. So yeah, they are researchable. 8. Go on there. Go on there. Go make some clay. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to use the artifacts for, but there seems to be enough of them I could experiment with at least one of them. Alright, let's take the clay off. Put that down there, put that down there. Take the centrifuge off. Put that back on there, put that back on there. We will soon have an oxygenator. And then I won't have to always be running over to this line. I can expand off in other directions with my tethers. Now let's make a trade platform, which is going to take an exochip. I should have brought one of the exochips with me. So we are going to have to run back to get one of those soon. Dag nabbit. We're gonna have to do a chemistry thing next. Let's grab a ceramic. Let's put a clay there. Let's put a clay there. Let's put a clay there. Let's grab this finished ceramic and let that go. Now we're gonna make an oxygenator. I need one of these aluminums. Now we can make an oxygenator. And at any time I could have just borrowed the one from the shuttle. I am well aware. Let's plop you right there. Stick you back. Stick you back. Let's put you right there. Let's put you on the ground. Let's smelt you. Let's make some medium storages. You over here. Yep, didn't think that through. Yeah, it's whatever. There we go. Boom, boom, turn off for a second. Boom, 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 boom. Let's connect you real quick. Oops. Let's connect you real quick just to get some stuff cleared off. Pick that up. Let's make another large platform B. Whoops. Large platform B. We'll place you down here for the time being. Put you there. And one of these carbons down to here. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's that cauldron plant thing. Nothing really interesting on the radar. Let's grab you. Bring you down here. All right. $71 bytes. Basically, it doubles. But 22,000 bytes. I don't need to have it coming in at full speed, so I'm okay with us running everything off of one of these right now. Boom. Let's put the oxygenator down here so that I can grab another research item to be fed in there. Let's move the medium printer temporarily down to here. All right. Let's make a let's take some tethers down. I'm going to explore the surface here a little bit. Let's print up, or let's centrifuge up some compound. Oh, I need to make the centrifuge. Two compound, one aluminum. Alright, so let's grab the aluminum and let's go get some compound. Where'd I see that? Was it behind the gateway? Yes. One, two, three. One soil centrifuge, please. All right. It's printing very slow because I don't have that turned on. Much better. Wait. I've already made one. I'm having brain fart. I made one. It's sitting right there. What in the world? Dude. Oh, God. Don't get old, folks. Don't get old. It sucks. What was the other things I needed to build? I needed tungsten and ceramic. I got it. I made the ceramic. I made the glass. I need tungsten. I'm not 100% sure that it's on this planet. I could look it up, but I don't want to. But what I'd rather do is go exploring for a little while at least. And just see what we come across on this planet. Let's head due north. And just kind of see what we come across. Alright, let's just keep heading north. There's some debris over there, which is fine. We're going to have to go around this mountain anyway. I could go through it, but I don't want to mess with it. Here's another one of those flowers up ahead. I'm just hoping for something to show up on the radar, you know? I mean, that's kind of what I was wanting to do. Nothing on the radar. Nothing. All right, let's head back north. A gateway has appeared on the radar. I think I see some debris on the upper right there. I'll go check that out. That's big, whatever that is. Is that a resource container? Whoa. Whoa, that is a lot of debris. Stuff left behind. Which always got me thinking. There's a lot of debris left over from whatever civilization's space program this is. A lot of wrecked spaceships and left behind technology and stuff. They're not really good at space exploration, are they? That is an extra large resource canister, and it is intact and fully functional. That thing holds 2,000 nuggets of a single resource. And I don't have a beacon on me to mark it, which is fine because it's like it's out here in the open. So it's not going to go anywhere, and it's along the path of my tethers. So let's keep heading towards the gateway. Let's build a soil bridge. Yeah. Ah. There we go. Okay, that's better. Still haven't seen an icon for one of those chests, which would have been nice. What is that? What is that? I don't recognize that. That's a wheezeweed. Uproot to harvest seeds. Produces resources when tapped. I don't feel like tapping it right now. It feels very scary. Alright. Once I get here to the to this gateway, I'm going to call it a night. Because I'm not really accomplishing what I want. I'm running out of steam. I've been on here for an hour and 34. And I just kind of want to be done for the night. I'm sorry. Grab some more. That, make some more tethers. Is that icon over there? Did you see it? Is that one of those cases? I think it is. Still not going to go do it. In fact, I'm going to stop right here tonight and call it a night. Tired out, a long day, and when I come back the next stream, I will start heading in that direction. I'll dig down to that case, and hopefully in the cave where we find that case, there will also be some dynamite, since I'm not any closer after this episode to being able to make it. So, but oh well, we'll get there. That's the whole point, is that we will get there. So thanks for watching. Be kind to everyone.